kick back on them in the whip that's foreign. Drip drop on them with a chick that's gorgeous.
What would you say for you guys constitutes making a good song? What is a good song to you guys when you hear it? Like, and I'm only saying that again because we've done a couple of interviews now, and every artist says they go back and they're the biggest critic and they go, nah, I don't really like that, or that bar was not good, or that beat didn't make sense to what we just said. What makes a good song for you guys? And you guys are doing it together, so like, how does that work?
It's just a feeling more than anything. Like, you just know, like, when it's made, usually says another one.
Another one. That's like my line.
Yeah.
Shout out Khaled. But it's just real talk. When the song's done, and that's part of it too, knowing when to call it. Knowing when to be like, alright, it's good. Because you could be tweaking a song all night long, all 3-4 sessions in, you're working on the same song. And we try to stray away from that. Because if we're not like locked into it and love it and our energy's into it, the results won't be the same. You know what I'm saying? If we got to go back and work on a song days later, on some like unsatisfied, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of songs we've done that with and will never see the light of day. You know, our catalog is so big. You know, a lot of songs aren't going to see the light of day, but it sucks when that's the reason why. When you don't know how or when to finish it, you know what I'm saying? And that happens.
Yeah.
So in terms of production, I don't know what you guys have done in terms of where you get your beats, but talk to like, what do you guys look for in a producer or production from somebody that wants to, they were like, yo, to reach out and say, yo, take this beat and what do you think? Like, what do you guys look for? You know?
It's a good question.
Just a professional sounding song, really. Like, it's always whack when someone hits you up like, fuck with your music and send you a beat.
They'll send you a whole folder.
Yeah, exactly. That's
and you know, there might be one that you're like, alright, we could try. But I
don't know, it's all about quality, man. Sometimes people's beats sound like it's like a tin can, you know what I'm saying, for the drums and like
the Fruity Loops type of, like, I get what you're saying.
But yo, we also have to be careful though too, because we go on YouTube, I want to say for at least, 50-60% of our mixtape stuff that we don't need to really go through all the red tape with.
Right.
But we'll go on YouTube, right? And because like we said, we have a similar ear, we'll go through 4, 5, 6 beats,
right,
and realize, holy shoot, these are all the same guy. And we don't know that when we're going through them, but because the sound, when we hear it, we like it, we know it, we want it. When we look back at it, we're like, oh shoot, 5 of those 6 beats were from friggin', what was that one producer's name? Let's shout him out real quick. The one that had the same, Dilly on the beats. Big up Dilly. We got a solid 4 or 5 records from Dilly, right? But it wasn't until we were on the 4th or 5th record, we're like, oh damn, these all have the same bass line. And that's because that's his style. And obviously, you could tell that he works around that bass line and he does his thing. 100% he does his thing. But it's like, that's when we realize, okay, let's ease off Dilly for a second and let's go check, some other guys. We have this new guy or that we get beats from. His name is Sapuda. Shout out Sapuda. And, he is like, what he seems to be good at is sampling and looping the best part of the sample, right? Because a lot of his beats don't have drums, and I'm heavy on beats where my voice could serve as an instrument and kind of step to the forefront. So I love Griselda right now. Shouts to Griselda. Right. Buffalo's just up the street, so that's even more of a connection. But like what West Side Gun got going on right now, and even Conway, the way they loop beats and just take samples, and they don't need no drum, right, they don't need no bass line, and then their lyrics carry it. I'm all about that. And I'm slowly, and I know Aon might recognize it as well, and I'm sure he'll tell me when he's sick of it, but I'm slowly gearing towards that. Like, that's kind of the last maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 records we've done have been on those type of sample loop type of, Conway calls them spooky type beats, and I'm all about it, but then with that said, the waves change, we've gone on some like Afro beats type, we've gone on some hard trappish type beats, and like I said, we're melodic, so we look for musicality. We want music in the beats, you know what I'm saying? Like, we want instrumentation build up, and we just, I don't know, man. Quality, I guess, sums it all up. Right. But there's so much that goes into it that, like, shout out to the producers out there, man. Like, we ain't got nothing without you guys. You know what I'm saying? Producers really, And that's what brings value to the fact that you have ear. You have an ear to pick a good beat. Because there's a difference out there. There are definitely some shit beats out there. You know, I would never say shit producers, but there are shit beats that get produced. So
On them in the whip that's foreign. Drip drop on them with a chick that